Looking for love has never been easier thanks to online dating sites and apps that can make it seem like your perfect match is just around the corner. But it's not all wine and roses. The hot new app Lulu is stirring up controversy for its anonymous, often snarky reviews of men. Some find it downright offensive. Is it fair to reduce a person to a hashtag? I went inside the brave new world of dating to find out.
This one has bitchy exes.
That's like a no-no.
Obsessed with his mom. See, that's a definite no.
Yeah. Panty dropper.
These women are doing something women have been doing for generations, even centuries, talking smack about men.
There's a lot of hit it and quit it.
But the age of the smartphone app has sparked a new revolution in dishing dirt.
Owns Crocs. I don't know if I could do that.
It's called Lulu, and it's exclusively for women, where ladies like Sarah, Kate, and Renee can check out anonymous reviews about potential boyfriends, written by their exes, friends, and former flings.
As soon as you meet someone, that's sort of your first go-to is, oh, what can I find out about them without being creepy?
It's essentially Yelp about men, made up entirely of clever hashtags, categorizing his best and worst traits.
Manscaped.
Teddy bear. That's good.
Lulu is spreading like wildfire with 1 million users across the globe. But critics have called it man-hating, sexist, even bad for women.
It's an application that tears people down. It's about ripping guys apart. It is completely an application about judging people. And would you want to be judged yourself? Absolutely not.
Of course, websites like Cheaterville and Don't Date Him Girl have let women publicly shame misbehaving boyfriends for years. But founder Alexandra Chong denies Lulu pits women against men. She says it's about knowledge, not revenge. What are the most popular hashtags?
Some of the most popular ones are things like hashtag will act silly, hashtag cleans up good, hashtag epic smile.
And yet there are plenty of negative ones, too.
There are quite a few. I mean, they're the worst of section, right? So, you know, hashtag hygienically challenged, I think, is one.
A lot of people say men are being rated in a way that is demeaning to a guy, that a man is reduced to a snarky hashtag.
We live in a world where we get references for an important job, or if you're renting or buying an apartment. And I really think that why not get references on people we're going to end up in relationships with? I think it's equally as important. Smarter decision making. That's what Lulu's all about.
If you have this one, if you're on a date and they have the hashtag cheaper than a Big Mac, the whole thing going through my head would be like, well, okay, I guess I'm paying for this date. Or
Still loves his ex. Like, you're not going to be able to get that one out of your head.
My name is Sarah Burns. I'm 23 years old. I moved to New York City about 9 months ago. When a guy asks me out, I have been guilty of looking them up and seeing their hashtags and their ratings to make sure they're okay.
We decided to play a little Lulu matchmaker by setting up Sarah, a self-proclaimed super user,
I could do this all night,
with my producer's friend Alex.
Well, I'm Alex. I'm 26 years old. I live in Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
He's got an 8.3. That's above average. Respects women. That's what I like to see.
Skin like butter.
First time I heard of Lulu, the Lulu app, my roommate told me, and she was like, oh, you know, you're on this app called Lulu.
Most guys don't even know they're on Lulu because the profiles are automatically culled from a woman's Facebook friends.
The girls who reviewed him
Have hooked up
with him. So,
And that's pretty recent.
A few weeks later, the date is on. Okay, it's the big reveal. Come on out. Oh, it's very nice. It's very understated, not too forward. Yeah, perfect. It says, hi, I'm a friendly first date. Sarah has the advantage here. She's read all about Alex on her Lulu app. But Alex is going in blind.
My blind date knows everything about me that's on Lulu. I'm a little excited. I'm a little anxious just to see what's going to happen.
Do you feel like it's a little unfair that you have all this background information on him and he knows much less about you?
I was thinking that. I'm like, I'm a little nervous to meet him, but he must be beyond nervous to meet me because he hasn't even seen a picture of me.
Do angry men ever contact you and say, this is unfair?
We get angry men who say they hate Lulu, it shouldn't exist, and they're going to go create one the other way around. And then we get guys saying, this is amazing, this is needed. Thank you for building this. And that's why we know we're doing something right.
To make sure reviews are genuine, Lulu only allows women to review men they're Facebook friends with. And they take measures to ensure men can't bust into the girls-only conversation.
Guys have tried to break into Lulu in the hundreds of thousands.
How do they try to break in?
They try to create fake female accounts. They try to change their gender.
And so how do you bust them? How do you figure out that they're...
Can't tell you.
Oh. While Lulu has certainly found a huge female fan base, many men are not amused.
Lulu is a bad application because it's a hopeless application, it's a reckless application, and it's a pointless application.
Paul Brunson is a professional matchmaker and author of It's Complicated. He says Lulu is a dangerous way to start a relationship.
And I think this turns something that is very important in our lives. Perhaps the most important thing we'll ever do is date in a committed way and then get married. It takes something very serious and it makes it a game. And it's just not a game.
While our lucky bachelor Alex is waiting at BLT Steak in Manhattan, we hopped in a car heading across town and gave Alex's Lulu page a final once-over. Wow, he's handsome.
My rating was pretty good from what I saw, and there was, some comments. One of them was like, I was a mama's boy, and yes, I do love my mom. So I guess that's pretty accurate.
I hung back at the bar as the two of them are about to meet for the first time.
Hi. We finally meet. It's like the biggest table of all time.
Nice to meet you. Wow, I know it is.
How you doing? Alex.
Sarah.
Sarah, nice to meet you.
Wow. And I just moved to New York like a year ago.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah.
That's nice. How have you been doing? Has it been like, you like it, or is it a little crazy?
I love it. I think it's going well. They seem to have chemistry. Let's go find out.
So I hope there's a little bit of chemistry going on.
Yeah,
It's
cool.
early. Does it seem a little unfair that we looked at your profile and talked about you the entire way over here?
I guess it's a little unfair, but at the same time, I'm like a really laid back person, so it's like, everyone's gonna form their own opinion about you, and it's just like,
But you're not appalled and offended by the site.
No.
So you already think he's different than his profile.
Yeah.
In what way?
Well, maybe not the hashtags. He's more like down to earth, funny. He's really got along with. No offense, but like one of his hashtags was like boring. At least you can. Ouch.
Ouch.
Sorry.
What did I do on that date?
Good luck. I'm going to
you.
leave you crazy kids because the quicker I get out of here, the quicker you'll have some fun.
Okay.
After I got out of their hair, they wined, they dined, they even exchanged phone numbers off camera.
He was definitely Captain Fun, down to earth. I really like him. We took each other's numbers and we're gonna, hopefully hang out again.
Are you gonna write a Lulu review?
I will, actually.